going, YouTube? Today I'm going to do a little walk around on my 2013 Jeep Wrangler JKU. But first, please like and subscribe. Let's just jump right into it. Here it is. Jeep Sahara Wrangler JKU 2013. Starting the front here. Got aftermarket grill. Painted the top of it. Matched the dark blue pearl. This isn't even painted. This is just the primer it came with. Decided just to leave it alone. It looked good. I'll run with it. I put an aftermarket front bumper on. It's a cheap one. It's nothing spectacular. This Jeep is not a rock crawler. It's more of a mall crawler, I would say. Got the stock wheels still on it. But these are a little bit bigger tires. They're almost 33s. I plan on getting new wheels and tires come spring. I'm planning on going with 18-inch wheels and with a 35-inch tire. Dark blue pearl. I also did a Rough Country 3 1/4 lift. I painted the frame of it with the Pour 15 to help with corrosion here in the Pennsylvania. We do a lot of salting and grind and stuff like that, so things seem to rust out, and this is a Jeep, so you gotta protect that frame. Put a rear bumper on it with a tire carrier. I wasn't going to use the stock tire carrier because once I put a bigger wheel and tire on, it'll just rip, break, or whatever. I've seen a lot of horror stories about that. So I went with this bumper that I can adjust what tire I want to put on it, or what wheel and tire I want to put on it. It's fully adjustable. I did the license plate relocation kit. Highly recommend it. Then what else did I do this? That's pretty much all the mods or bolt-ons I've done so far. It's nothing crazy. There's more to come. I plan on doing a light bars on the top. I plan on putting a winch on it. Probably gonna be a small light bar right here in the front, maybe in just the square ones. I'm not sure how I want to do it yet. Then I plan on, like I said, putting wheels and tires on it. I'm not building this for rock crawling or extreme off-roading, maybe light off-roading. I want to tin out the front windows to match the back. Also, I want to get the flat top fenders for it. It opens it up. I really like the look of them. I'm not sure if I'm going to put wheel spacers on it or not. I guess it will just all depend on my wheel offset when I get it. What else? Yeah, like I said, this has a Rough Country 3 1/4 suspension lift kit. Highly recommend it. It was very easy to put on. Took about a day. I didn't have to get it aligned or anything. It was just bolt on and go. You can do it without a lift. Just jack the Jeep up, put on jack stands, and bolt everything on. I'll be doing another lift kit on a regular JK, same lift kit, 3 1/4 from Rough Country. I'll probably be doing a video on that. A friend of mine, he's planning on buying that lift kit, so I said I'll help him out and put it on there for him. Interior wise, it's the Sahara stock interior. It doesn't have a touchscreen in it, unfortunately. No touchscreen. Plan on upgrading to a big touchscreen. There's a company out there that specializes in the touchscreen for these, so they still work with the controls on your steering wheel. It has the Sahara seats, and they're heated, which are nice. I like the heated seats. First vehicle I ever had with heated seats. Really like it. Feels great on my back. What else? Yeah, I don't plan on doing too much to this Jeep. I'm gonna get I guess the brush guard that goes on the bottom here, so I don't get sticks or anything fly up and hit my belts. Overall, it's a pretty clean Jeep. I'll post a video or a picture of the Jeep as it looked when I first bought it. One thing I did notice is it looks like the front sits a little higher than the rear, but I think that has to do with the fender flares. The stock ones, it just plays with your eyes. So hopefully when I put the flat top fender flares on there, it'll make it look balanced out more. I might put a snorkel on it. I'm kind of debating on that. They're so expensive. What else? Oh, I also put an adjustable third brake light. The newer 4-door Jeeps, they come stock with an adjustable third brake light, but unfortunately mine I had to buy a kit, and so I can adjust it up and down. I have to also still hook up the rear backup lights. I want to have them trigger on when I put the Jeep in reverse, and also I want to be able to turn them on with a toggle switch also. What else? I want to get there's like little cages that protect your tail lights, just a little bolt-ons. It's not going to be a project or anything. It's not like I'm going to be going too extreme with this. It's just going to be, this is actually my daily driver, so I'm not going to do it too crazy with it. It still needs to be drivable. And what's funny is I wanted a Jeep for a long time. Never had one. This is my first Jeep, and before this vehicle I had a 2009 Chevy Avalanche, and I loved that truck, but small things started going wrong with it, and I paid $30,000 for that truck, and it was just the small things going wrong with it was just pissing me off. So I decided, started looking for a Jeep. I started looking for like around 2 years off and on. Then I just had enough and said one day, I'm getting rid of this Avalanche, and this is what I ended up with. And the funny thing is, when I got this Jeep, I didn't realize how many Jeeps there are on the road until I got this and drove it home. The first day, I saw so many more Jeeps. It was ridiculous. But whatever, they're popular. That means there's a strong community to help me out if I run into any problems or any questions. There's gonna be somebody that can answer my questions for me. I want to get the bars, so when I pull my doors off, I'll still be legal and put the bars on for the doors. And I already have what's it called, the mirrors that'll bolt. I think they bolt on right here or something, so when I pull my mirror, no, it actually goes into the hinge. So when I pull the doors off, I'll still have mirrors. I got those from a fellow co-worker. But yeah, I like this Jeep. It's really fun. I haven't really taken it off-road, but it's still blast to drive. I love the way it handles. I can't wait for some snow. I want to test out that 4-wheel drive. But yeah, I think once I put wheels and tires on it, it's gonna really spruce this Jeep up. So I can't wait for that. I would go get them now, but like I said, it's just the beginning of the winter, and I want to wait for spring. So if I get wheels now and then I put them on, I'll be getting salt and calcium all over them, and I don't want to trash brand new wheels right away. I want to at least get one summer of them being completely clean and mint. Problems I've ran into with this Jeep since I've had it is the dealership that I got the Jeep from, they did all the brakes all the way around, and the front brake pads, they put real cheap pads on there. I don't know if you can notice, but the front wheels are dirty compared to the rear, and that means they used real cheap pads and they get brake dust real fast, which kind of pisses me off. Another thing is when they did the rear brakes, they never did the parking inner shoes. So the one day I was at lunch at work and the one shoe came off the base, and it smacked the ABS sensor inside the hub and snapped it off. And my Jeep was just freaking out, didn't know what was going on, and I didn't know what was going on. I thought the dealership replaced that, but evidently when I pulled it all apart, they were shot. They were really bad, so I had to basically get all the springs and the adjuster and all the shoes and stuff and replace those. And also, obviously, I had to replace the ABS sensor, which wasn't bad. It was actually really easy. I was actually shocked. Yeah, I might put get rid of these step sides and put some rock sliders on the side. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about that. Same with the snorkel. I don't know if I really want to do that or not. With the sides, it's going to really depend on the fender flat tops, how they line up to the step side, and if I like it or not. So there's some small imperfections. There's like a little ding in the door here. There's just small scratches and dings. Nothing major or anything, but it's a Jeep. They're gonna get a little dinged up and scratched. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing some future videos of this Jeep, of like me putting the light bar on and wheels and tires and stuff like that. So yeah, this is my Jeep. A lot more to come with it. Not too much, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff to it. Alright YouTube, so that's my Jeep Sahara JKU. Yeah, if you want to see more of the Jeep, just drop a comment, like and subscribe, and I'll definitely be doing some more videos on this Jeep. I got a bunch of projects going on. There's another project I'm going to be introducing to the channel. But just stay tuned, you'll see it. I was about to drop it right there. But yeah, just like and subscribe. I'll really appreciate it. Till then, have a good day.